Have you ever tasted a garden-fresh raspberry which has been warmed by the sun and tastes perfect with both sweet and sour flavors? The experience possesses a magical quality. The first time I raised raspberries at home still remains fresh in my mind. My only resources for the project were my small backyard space, my few canes, and my active interest in learning. I pick countless bowls of berries, which make me think about starting my harvest earlier in the season. This guide will help you achieve your dream of picking fresh raspberries from your home garden. Today, I will teach you how to grow raspberries at home through a complete beginner-friendly step-by-step process. Why grow raspberries at home? Raspberries cultivation offers both simple procedures and high value to fruit growers. The plants produce fruit each year after initial planting because they establish themselves as continuous growing plants. A healthy plant can produce fruiting yields for more than 10 years when it receives proper maintenance. The berries from your garden contain more vitamins and antioxidants and better flavor than the frozen berries which you can buy in stores. The process of growing your own food helps you save money while giving you control over every aspect of the growing process. Step 1. Choose the right variety. Before planting, it's important to choose the right type of raspberry for your climate and space. There are two types: summer-bearing raspberries. These produce one large crop per year, usually in early to mid-summer. Ever-bearing or fall-bearing raspberries. These produce two crops, one in early summer and another in fall. The two harvest times whichever bearing varieties provide make them an excellent choice for beginner growers. The variety you choose must match both your local climate and also the growing zone requirements. Step 2. Pick the perfect location. Raspberries love sunlight. Choose a spot that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Your berries will gain more sweetness when they receive additional sunlight. The plants require soil, which allows water to drain away from their roots. Raspberries prefer to grow in soil which stays dry because their roots develop problems when they stay in soggy conditions. The raised beds should be used when your soil has excessive water retention issues. To stop fungi diseases from occurring, you must establish your plants in locations which offer sufficient airflow throughout the growing area. Step 3. Prepare the soil. Plants require healthy soil conditions for their growth process. The ideal soil conditions for raspberries involve slightly acidic soil which has a pH range between 5.5 and 6.5. Before planting, mix compost or well-rotted into the soil. The process of adding this material to soil will enhance its water drainage capabilities while delivering essential nutrients. Weeds should be completely removed from an area before planting because raspberries do not have the ability to compete against them. Step 4. Planting your raspberries. You should plant raspberries during early springtime or late autumn, depending on your specific climate condition. Here's how. Dig a hole deep and wide enough to spread out the roots. Plants should be spaced 18 to 24 inches apart from each other. The distance between rows needs to be established at 3 to 4 feet. You should plant the item in the pit, then cover it with dirt while you gently press it down. You should irrigate the area thoroughly after the planting process. Pro tip: you should use mulch to cover the base because it helps keep soil moisture while stopping weed growth. Step 5. Provide support. Raspberry canes develop tall structures which become heavy when they bear fruits. The plants need support because otherwise their stems will either bend or break. You should establish a basic trellis system through the installation process of stakes combined with wire. The canes need to be tied to support the structure through gentle handling as they grow. The plant support system enables the plants to stand straight while it helps air pass through the plants and simplify the process of harvesting. Step 6. Watering and feeding. Raspberry plants require regular irrigation throughout their flowering and fruit developmental stages. The ideal watering schedule needs to provide 1 to 2 inches of water each week. You should avoid overhead watering whenever possible because direct-based watering helps decrease the chances of fungi diseases. The plants need to receive their first spring feeding with either balanced fertilizer or compost. The extensive nitrogen application will produce excessive leaf growth, which results in reduced fruit development. Step 7. Pruning. The secret to big harvest. These steps create anxiety for beginners gardeners, but it should become your strength because everything becomes easier with practice. Raspberries canes survive through 2 years of their life cycle. The first year produce green cane, which experts call primo canes. Second year, these canes produce fruit, then die. You must remove the old fruiting canes from their base after harvesting. The method helps plants produce new growth while maintaining their productivity. You can cut all the canes down to the ground in late winter if you choose to grow ever-bearing varieties. The process creates a single large fall crop. The method provides beginners with the most straightforward approach to follow. Step 8. Pest and disease control. Raspberry plants require minimum care, but you should observe them for signs of the following issues: aphids, Japanese beetles, fungal diseases. The combinations of regular pruning and maintaining correct plant distance and provide proper airflow will help you avoid most plant problems. You should apply organic solution which include neem oil or insecticide soap when pest appears. Step 9. Harvesting your raspberries. This is the most exciting part. Ripe raspberries become ready for picking because they detach easily from the core while showing complete color development. The berries should be pulled gently from the spot because they will resist when they are not yet ripe. The peak season requires picking every 2 to 3 days to maximize production. The plant will produce more berries when you harvest additional berries. You must consume fresh raspberries within a few days because they only stay fresh for that duration. Alternatively, you can freeze the berries for later use. Growing raspberries in container? No backyard? No problem. Raspberries require large containers which should have a minimum depth of 18 inches for their cultivation. The potting mix should have high-quality materials together with sufficient drainage capabilities. The containers need direct sunlight while you should water it frequently because pots lose moisture at a faster rate. The solution works perfectly for both balcony space and small outdoor areas. Final thoughts. Home raspberries cultivations allows people to experience gardening, which creates meaningful connections with their surroundings. Walking outside to pick fresh berries provides people with a perfect breakfast for their morning coffee. The process of sharing a bowl with a family while knowing you grew everything yourself creates a special connection with your family. If I can do it in a small backyard, you can absolutely do it too. Begin your journey by planting a few canes. You should take care of your plants while observing their development progress. The process will lead you gathering more raspberries than you can handle. If you want to receive more simple gardening advice like this guide provides, then you should subscribe and enable all notifications about upcoming videos. I want to build our gardening community together.